We no hope, you acting like we got control over who gets chosen. I think it's a joke, the president's on dope, sniffing coke. He's just a puppet of Patsy, taking orders from a cult of the mask. He was dancing with the devil, so we can't ever trust. You got us by the balls, power, blood, money, and lust. Just take control of yourself, you know that change is a must. The initials of the US is us. Before you join the military, see what the war's about. We got a lot of dirt to clean in our house.
Committed treason, it's the reason we stand and we fight through the darkness and the light. The government lied.
Soldiers died in the fire of war, they got burned. They had to learn the hard way. The freedom isn't free, so they paid the
price with their life, and now you miss them. Some are still missing. This ain't the Christian coalition, I'm a child of the earth that study this knowledge without a need of a church. Of course I thank the Lord, but no thank you for the war. All of what we fighting for, it's the rich against the poor. Missiles flying overhead, bodies coming home dead.
A secret dream was planned before Columbus came. They knew about this land for the post-war plan of the manner to cross borders is first make chaos, then bring order. They claim to help and instead create the problem and pose as the heroes placed there to solve them. Eventually, it will be a one-world democracy. It'll be placed with a two-faced hypocrisy. Another crime committed against the common good, and when it's said and done, we're still misunderstood. It's not a question of who's wrong or right. I know that personal greed ain't no reason to fight.
And I want the Iranians to know that if I'm the president, we will attack Iran. We would be able to totally obliterate them.
Continuing war propaganda, preparing this nation to go to war and spread this war, not only in Iraq, but in Iran. It is a road to disaster for us as a nation.
Whether religion or philosophy or talking democracy, we don't involve in politics with the policies. We don't like the police, you get it? Cause most of us don't. These schools don't teach us we're really supposed to understand and build upon. If you think you're free, brother, you dead wrong. We have a statue of liberty, not one of freedom. Most believe those lies that they feed us, like go fight for your country and pave way for God's kingdom. So keep them dumb, deaf and blind, so this world they run in front of our eyes. For the cause choose to die, cause of God we alive. Look at the stars every night to see if our future brings life. We'll give you a reason to fight, just remember them flights. NAC planned it right, boy, explain it on mics. Cheney got a corporation that's on the horizon. The aim of globalization, some more conquer the vibe. They got uniform commercial codes to back up the lies. We'll give you some more information if it brightens your life. Most of those running for office are just alike. The skull and bone brothers, blood ties, ritual rites.
Micro-air vehicles, or MAVs, will play an important role in future warfare. The urban battlefield calls for tools to increase the warfighter's situational awareness and capacity to engage rapidly, precisely, and with minimal collateral damage. MAVs will be integrated into future Air Force layered sensing systems. These systems may be airdropped or hand-launched, depending on the mission requirements. The small size of MAVs allows them to be hidden in plain sight. Once in place, an MAV can enter a low-powered extended surveillance mode for missions lasting days or weeks. This may require the MAV to harvest energy from environmental sources, such as sunlight or wind, or from man-made sources, such as power lines and vibrating machinery. It will blend in with its surroundings and operate undetected. MAVs will use microsensors and microprocessor technology to navigate and track targets through complicated terrain, such as urban areas. An MAV operating in urban terrain will have more agility challenges than larger UAVs. Obstructions can cause wind gusts, even on a calm day. One way to overcome this is to learn from examples in nature and use flapping wings to fly. Sensing an oncoming gust, feedback control directs the wings to flap asymmetrically, compensating for the wind. Small size and agile flight will enable MAVs to covertly enter locations inaccessible by traditional means of aerial surveillance. MAVs will use new forms of navigation, such as a vision-based technique called optic flow. This system remains robust when traditional methods, such as GPS, are unavailable. Multiple MAVs, each equipped with small sensors, will work together to survey a large area. Information from these sensors will be combined, providing the swarm of MAVs with a big picture point of view. Data will be communicated amongst the MAVs to enable real-time, reliable decision-making and to provide an overall surveillance picture for other platforms or operators. Each individual MAV may perform a very distinct mission from its fellow swarm members. While some MAVs may be used purely for visual reconnaissance, others may be used for targeting or tagging of sensitive locations. Individual MAVs may perform direct attack missions and can be equipped with incapacitating chemicals, combustible payloads, or even explosives for precision targeting capability. MAVs may carry sensors to detect chemical, biological, or radiation threats and relay this information to human operators or to other unmanned platforms. Like their biological inspiration, MAVs are not limited to flight. The agile hovering, perching, and crawling MAV will fulfill the mission popularly termed dull, dirty, and dangerous, like no current system can. MAVs will become a vital element in the ever-changing warfighting environment and will help ensure success on the battlefield of the future. Unobtrusive, pervasive, lethal, micro-air vehicles, enhancing the capabilities of the future warfighter.
I don't know if y'all seen this yet or not, but this was definitely some strange stuff right here. Look at that thing, man. Now, this is off the chain right here. That's a mosquito, folks. I mean, you can see the blueprints on the guy's finger, or girl, or whoever that might be. That's all you can see is an eye and a finger. I guess if I run a blueprint scan on, I can find out on the internet. But I ain't trying to do that. But I'm just showing you the damn electronic mosquito. And then you can come down here to this here video right here, and this is just it's extremely off the chain. I mean, it's wild. You know, you know, look at that crap. But that's all I'm going to show you, because I don't want to get third-party match on something. And I'm going to remind you again, y'all need to go see this act of 1871 and go to the blog and look at it. But I don't know if you can see all these. You might have to come here to see it, because it's awful small. But you see the difference. See the horse flies. I think one of them looks like a butterfly, and the other one's a horsefly. But you see how small that stuff is. See, it's just little bitty stuff. See, they all look like bugs. Oh, here's a little mockingbird. You see a little camera eye right there.
DARPA is getting close to an Iron Man suit. Yeah, that's everything that you look at that DARPA is doing really bothers me. And as I look at this article, you know, I think they're actually getting closer to being Hydra. That's the thing that really scares me. It isn't so much that they've got an Iron Man suit, or they've got an exoskeleton suit, or they got robots. It's the character of the people who are running the military industrial complex. And the fact that they try to sell this stuff as, you know, they come in peace. This is for the benefit of mankind, when they have the DARPA robot contests and everything. It's like, look, you're not fooling anybody. We understand what your mission statement here is. It's about developing weapons. And when I see them developing a robot that can run faster than any human being, I don't believe that they're going to use it to go turn off the stuck valve on a nuclear reactor somewhere, okay? I wasn't born yesterday, and most of our people aren't either. They say the Army doesn't have an Iron Man suit yet, but the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, Their Warrior Web program is a step closer to developing a soft, low-powered exosuit that will augment the physical capabilities of soldiers. And of course, we've seen some crude examples of that in some other military organizations as well. But they're going to go full-on Terminator. And as I pointed out yesterday, you know, it's strange enough to see that they've got Terminator that looks like, as everybody is getting concerned about the advances in AI, we've got people like Elon Musk, we've got Stephen Hawkins, all saying, look, AI could very easily get out of control and end the human race, the Terminator scenario. I mean, we see that coming true. And then if that's not bad enough, we see them even going to replicating Pinky in the Brain, sticking human brain, you know, augmenting mice brains with human brain cells and increasing their intelligence. I mean, this is really getting absolutely crazy.
Now they're putting out this autonomous micro drone that is designed to patrol inside of homes. Can you believe that? Now, as everything that comes out in the military that's crazy, just like the drones and drone strikes, it's all going to be used overseas. But I'm warning you right now. These things are not like drones that drop bombs. These things can be deployed in the United States in an urban atmosphere. Say some protests, and the people would never, ever know it. Unless one of these things got swatted down and they got lucky enough to actually find it. Now that would be awesome, to have a find like that. Some other technology to get your hands on it. But this is what they're doing. And the important part about this is you have to realize all technology can be used in different ways. It depends on the hearts of men, the hands in which it falls into. They could use this stuff for good things, rescuing people in earthquakes and other things, trapped miners. Or they could use it for assassinations. Seriously, you see this? Where it could drop in and inject and kill someone. This is real deal. This is absolutely wicked. That's the BugBot nano drone technology right there. They have different forms. But the big thing here is that they just put out a solicitation. You see this? FedBizOps.gov.
A secret dream was planned before Columbus came. They knew about this land for the post-war plan of the manner to cross borders.
Over who gets chosen, I think it's a joke. The president's on dope, different coat. He's just a puppet of Patsy, taking orders from a cult to the mask. He was dancing with the devil, so we can't ever trust. You got us by the balls, power, blood, money, and lust. Just take control of yourself. You know that change is a must. The initials of the U.S. is us. Before you join the military, see what the war's about. We got a lot of dirt to clean in our house.
Committed treason. It's the reason we stand and we fight through the dishes.
First make chaos, then bring order. They claim to help and instead create the problem and pose as the heroes placed there to solve them. Eventually, it will be a one-world democracy. It'll be placed with a two-faced hypocrisy. Another crime committed against the common good. And when it's said and done, we're still misunderstood. It's not a question of who's wrong or right. I know that personal greed ain't no reason to fight.
And I want the Iranians.
Darkness in the light, the government lied.
Soldiers died in the fire of war, they got burnt, they had to learn the hard way. The freedom isn't free, so they paid the
Price with their life, and now you miss them. Some are still missing. This ain't the Christian coalition, I'm a child of the earth that study this knowledge without a need of a church. Of course I thank the Lord, but no thank you for the war. All that's what we fighting for. It's the rich against the poor. Missiles flying overhead, bodies coming home dead.
They say the vote is just a smoke screen of hope. You acting like we got control.